I can tell you that I never heard the name Korteweg until they had it.
It's kind of like, okay, we've got a bunch of race fans taking over a racetrack. What's going to happen here? Danny was an assistant starter at the racetrack. It's about all anybody knew.
I never met his father or his brother until they bought it.
I hadn't heard of them prior to them taking over the track.
People knew who Dickie Williams was. People obviously knew who the Roots were. When Harvey came back, everybody knew who he was. You know, it's a small community, no matter if you're talking about 100 different racetracks. Everybody kind of knows everybody or knows somebody who does know them. I didn't know a thing about those guys when they came in, and your first reaction was to worry about it because you did know the Roots. You know, it was like, oh my God, you're losing a known for an unknown. And in that climate of, you know, mid-'80s, late 80s racetracks closing, it's like, oh my God, I hope this works out. And it did. I mean, they came in and they were an instant spark to the place.
I had a pretty good job, I think. I would drive the pace car, so I probably, the years that I did that, led the most laps those years. I would provide the trophy girl every week, so I got the fun job of finding hopefully an attractive woman that wanted to ride around with a crown and a sash.
Definitely when the Kortewegs ran it, definitely a family vibe.
A little bit more laid back.
It had a family feel, obviously. It wasn't as professionally run. There weren't as many people. You know, not that it was a bad thing with the Kortewegs, but it was just the three of them.
The father was more involved with the grandstands, the food. He tried to improve the food.
Concession stand was my little thing. We put in a soft ice cream machine. Every night we'd clean out the ice cream machine, fill up the cups, and drive them down to the pit for all the guys to share.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was something they looked forward to.
I know he was making his own onion rings and stuff like that, you know.
We had fried onion rings, which was a novelty. Surprisingly, how much money comes in the concession stand to help pay for the purse.
They really upped the purse, which was the first time the purse had gone up and it seemed like quite a while, but it didn't just go up, it went up a lot, to the point where it was paying more than Stafford or Thompson was.
They appreciated the competitors. I think like you'd win a heat race and you know, they'd come down and give you, I think it was like $50 to win a heat race or something. I mean, that was pretty cool.
They offered $100 if you won a heat, a qualifying race. They would pay you $100 cash, which is a very nice incentive.
Especially for a guy like me that I wasn't winning any features, so I was winning heat races. So
we felt that we needed to do that to hopefully attract more drivers, maybe pull some of the Stafford guys down or the Thompson guys down.
They were clearly in it to put on a good show. They cared about the place. I thought they looked at it as a long-term investment for them.
It was like, wow, you know, it was a relief. Because again, it could have gone the other way really easily, you know, with somebody that you don't know.
We'd like to announce the rehiring of Mr. Bill Long to resume his duties as race director at the Speedbowl in 1991.
Well, it changed obviously for me. It went from sort of just the general overseer of the racing activities to being on the flag stand, so I had kind of both responsibilities. when I made the decision to get back, to do the flagging while still being the GM, it was a tough decision because I didn't want to, favoritism or this, that, and the other thing. But you know what? I mean, we had good race directors over the years. They changed, but we still had good. I was confident in their ability, and that was sort of the last resort. If the race director couldn't solve the problem, then obviously I would get involved.
Kind of wanted it, because everybody has in their mind that they could run it better than anybody else. Until you actually do it, then you find out it's really an almost impossible job. Because, you think, well, and all everybody ever talked about was rough riding, so you got to try to pick out, you see a wreck, okay, who caused it, who are you going to put to the back, da-da-da-da-da. And no matter where you stand or what, you get a different angle, and it's tough. Not being in the car and know exactly what's going on. So after a while, after like a couple of years of that, everybody's mad at you.